I'm about to do something that I've never done before. I'm going to be sleeping outside in the winter without a tent and without a sleeping bag. So today is also Winter Solstice, so the longest night of the year. It's going to be 15 hours of darkness here in Ontario, Canada. So the first thing that I have to do while I still have light left is look for a good spot to set up camp, somewhere that's sheltered and has enough firewood. So this is a spot for camp. I have a mylar blanket, a really big rock wall here, which is going to help us block the wind and maybe any snow that comes in from this side. And right in front, we're just going to build a small fire pit. So first thing is, I'm going to tie up this mylar blanket between two trees here, and then we'll find some firewood. Just going to start off by tying off a ridge line here. Hold granny knot on one side, do a trucker's hitch on this side. The tree. Oh, tight. Huh, it's much smaller than I thought it was going to be, this blanket. We'll have to make it work. And on the ridge line, just going to tie two Pro 6 here to string up our tarp. So one of the problems with these mylar blankets is that they don't have any tie-outs. So you can just take a little bit of snow, put it into the corner, wrap it up, and then tie a hitch around the bottom here, like a little ghost, and then you can pull it out onto the ridge line. So just gonna take this here, and just go around. Let's do a 2, 3, 4, 5 loops, and then cinch it down. There you go. You have a tie out. Got the emergency blanket up, nice and reflective here. Should keep us warm if we have a fire just in the front. So going to lay down my ground mat so it has somewhere to sit, and then grab some firewood. But before I do that, I'm gonna light up a little candle. I picked up these two candles and they're supposed to burn for 15 hours each, so pretty much for as long as the sun is down. I have this lantern, which I am going to open up, pop a candle in, and we'll see if it actually makes it for 15 hours. Having this candle is really nice. Even though this is such a small flame, this area here around my emergency shelter is pretty nice now. Feels very homey. So going to go into the forest here and look for a little bit of firewood. I did walk by a few downed trees when I came over here, so it's going to haul those back up over here and cut them up and start a bigger fire. Alright, this wood's pretty dry, so just gonna cut a few more and then we can use this to light our fire. Yep, it's good. Just digging down to the ground here for the fire pit. Don't want to have it over the snow and then it just melts in, takes out my fire. Found some birch bark. Just gonna use my candle here to light it up and then get this fire going. Two more pieces. Just waiting for the fire to burn down a little bit so that we can make our dinner. I have this grill here, which I just finished assembling. It's the Suluk 46 grill from Steve. It's the medium size. It's perfect for just one person, maybe two. Have enough for a steak on one side and a pot of water on the other. Just gonna put this on the fire and get it ready. So for dinner today, we got this big steak. I'm gonna put some seasoning on it and then get on the fire. On the fire on that side. This steak is looking really good. I think it's gonna be ready soon. Like burn this fat a little bit on the side. That'll be good. Water's boiling, so we can make our tea later. Pomegranate raspberry tea. Caffeine free. Maybe we'll be able to sleep tonight even though it's so cold. It's 8 o'clock right now, and this candle's been burning for 3.5 hours. It looks like it might actually make it to 15. Wasn't really expecting that, but based on how much is burned, it's only got the little tip gone, so a lot more to go. Whew, have to cut a lot more firewood than I'm used to because I don't have a sleeping bag. But hopefully this will be enough to keep us warm for the night. Just gonna keep tossing the logs in as I wake up when it's cold. It's about 9:30 right now, so it's been dark for about 5 hours. Not much to do when it's dark. Can't really hike around or do anything too much, so just sitting here. So I brought out this pair of moccasins, so just going to try to put them together and see how it goes. I think they should look pretty cool. Oh, nice. It comes with instructions. Is this the inside or the outside? I think it's got to be the inside, and that's the outside. That's my guess. Probably read some instructions. This doesn't look right. It doesn't look at the picture at all. Must be doing something wrong here. Pull. There you go. Looks just like the picture, sorta. Sort of. Let's go around all the way and see what happens. Ooh, getting a little bit chillier now and a bit windier. But I finally finished one of the moccasins. Took me over an hour and a half to finish this one, and it doesn't really look right. I think the laces here are a little bit too loose, and I may have missed a hole or two. So I'm just going to bring this home and take it apart and probably try it again. Not going to do the second one because it's a little bit hard to do it out here. Hands are not very dexterous when you got gloves on. And when I'm not wearing gloves, it's too cold to do this. Okay, put this away so we don't lose any of the pieces. Whew, getting a little bit chillier now. And I can hear that there's a lot of gusts of wind, but luckily it's coming from this side where I set up my emergency blanket. So going to tuck into bed here. It's 11:49, so about 8 hours of darkness left to go. But I'm just gonna sleep right beside the fire here to stay warm. Ooh, 5:30 right now and a little bit chilly. Just woke up to stoke the fire, put a couple logs in, and noticed that my little candle burnt out. So it only lasted about 13 hours. So didn't make it all the way to 15, but it was pretty close. So going to stick in another one of these to make it for the rest of the night here. Maybe another 2 hours to go. 7:30 and it's starting to get brighter out. You can see the sun started to come out. So made it through the night, 15 hours of darkness. Whew. Much warmer here after the fire started too. It was a pretty miserable night. I do miss my sleeping bag. It was not too bad at the beginning of the night, but as the night went on, just kind of had a lot of cold spots. And then, yeah, it was just challenging to wake up every couple hours just to stoke the fire. So probably only got maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep in total. The rest of it was just kind of rolling around, half awake, and a little bit chilly. For breakfast this morning, if I can even call it that, I have tea, pepperoni stick, Snickers bar, and some pistachios. It doesn't really seem like breakfast food other than the tea. I've been really looking forward to eating this chocolate bar on this trip, so finally made it to breakfast. So I set some pretty low expectations for this trip. The goal was really just to not die, and successfully made it to morning. Just gotta make it back to the car, and I'll say it's a successful trip even though I only got a little bit of sleep. Chocolate bar is great. Can't really blow this candle out. There you go, folding lantern, ready for packing. Everything packed up and the sun's coming out. Really nice day. So gonna hike back to the car and we'll see you in the next video. This was a very successful trip.